If you ever felt like teaching generosity just became one more thing on your plate, this video is for you. Because the biggest mistake adults make with generosity isn't doing it wrong, it's trying to add it to an already full day. So most parents and teachers may approach generosity like a task, like something to teach, something to plan, something to remind, something to correct or and repeat. And that's exhausting. So if generosity feels heavy or forced, the problem isn't generosity, it's that you're trying to stack it on top of everything else. So here's the shift that actually makes generosity doable. You don't add generosity to the day, you decide where it already belongs and stop trying to teach it everywhere else. That's the win. One way to think about this is something called habit stacking, and you probably already heard about it, but don't worry, it's not complicated. It just means that you attach value to something you already do. So instead of creating a generosity lesson, you pick one part of the day that already happens and say, okay, this is where we'll focus on generosity. So cleanup time might become the time when you help each other. Transitions might become the time when we notice who's waiting. Snack time might become the time when we practice taking turns or offering help. This isn't something that you announce to kids. It's something that you quietly decide as an adult and then give language to when it shows up. So nothing new gets added to the schedule. The moment stays the same. It just carries a different purpose. Every day already has moments that naturally invite generosity, not because you plan them, but because kids are already sharing space, time, and responsibility. Focus on generosity there, and then you let everything else go. For some classrooms or families, generosity fits best during cleanup. So instead of cleanup being about speed or compliance, it becomes helping someone who's still working. It becomes carrying something for a friend or noticing what needs to be done. You're not adding anything, you're just changing what that moment is for. For others, generosity happens naturally during transitions. So that could be waiting to line up or getting ready to leave, moving from one activity to another. So these moments already involve waiting, helping, noticing others. So you don't have to teach generosity here. You just let these moments do the work and provide the language for it. Some families and classrooms find generosity shows up best during shared routines, for instance, snack time, circle time, group play. Anytime children are already together, generosity has room to grow there without stopping. And here's why this works. When you stop trying to teach generosity all day long and instead anchor it to a specific moment, so a few things happen. So you stop repeating yourself, children stop feeling forced to do something, and generosity can show up naturally. And that is the relief that you will get. So generosity doesn't need a lesson every time it appears. It just needs space. And when you decide where generosity lives in your day and release the pressure everywhere else, it stops feeling like work. That's when it sticks. In the end, generosity isn't built by doing more, it's built by doing less on purpose. In the comments, I have a game that talks about this character value as well as others. If you would like to use it with your family and have some fun, go ahead and grab that in the comments, and I will see you in the next one.